swapping it and taking the trans out and yeah, doing a whole different motor in the car. Completely new territory. Hey guys, Toshiibeats with SRD here, and hopefully I'm not too loud for you guys, but um as you can tell by the title, we have gotten, well, as you can tell by the title and the previous video, if you haven't watched it, you guys should go watch that video and also subscribe. It's gonna be a lot of videos coming out with this 2J and this Conquest, this whole thing. You guys are going to see it come alive, and you're going to be able to share the moment with me when it actually does happen. Anyway, 2JZ is going into Conquest. Didn't really have an intro to it, so here's kind of the intro while I try to go win another Conquest. Alright guys, finally got the bolts that I needed. Had to go to Lowe's to actually find these. Home Depot didn't have them for me, but yeah, here they are. I already test fitted one of them. Tried to make sure to show their part number just in case somebody else is in the same boat as me. I took one of the bolts out, but yeah, goes right in. I was thinking I was going to have to order these things, but no, we're good. So now, going to go ahead and get transmission off so we can get this thing bolted onto this engine stand and we can get it, you know, get it started. Try to get some work done on this thing and figure out what's really going on the inside, because I haven't opened it up. Everything is still on here. It's literally just been sitting here since, you know, I got it. So yeah, get some work done today, be productive with it, and try to get this series started of this motor swap on this Conquest. It's gonna be fun times ahead. But yeah, bolts are here, like I said. Part number, once again, just in case somebody wants it. There you go. What's up guys, Toshiibeats with SRD here, and it is the middle of the night because I'm just now getting around to this part. Engine stand came today, so we got to put this together, and then tomorrow morning we got to go somewhere and find the bolts that we need to mount the 2J to the engine stand, because those bolts are a little weird to find, and I've been going to a few places, tried Ace Hardware and Home Depot. Tomorrow I'm going to try Lowe's. I think Lowe's has some, but yeah, here's the engine stand. Gonna put this bad boy together and be ready for tomorrow. Alright guys, we were kind of taking our time putting it together. Me and TJ went ahead and got the thing put together and ready to go out for tomorrow, and we'll go ahead and separate the engine from the transmission, get the engine mounted on the stand, and start working on it and doing things. And then next it'll be actually getting the motor out of the Conquest, which it's pretty much there. But yeah, engine stand is here, it's ready. All right guys, TJ's out here with me, and do it again. All right, there you go. TJ's out here with me, and we're going to go ahead and get this transmission off of this 2J, and well, engine stand's in the house, but yeah, get this thing off of this transmission and get it moved so we can work on it. Time for the fun part. So we're at this point, and we pretty much got like all the transmission bolts out, I think, like except for one, and then we're going to move to taking the torque converter bolts out, and they're like accessible down here through that little flap. So do that, and this thing will be ready to go in the air and go on the engine stand. Right now we just kind of got it up here just for, you know, some kind of support, but this is how we're looking. Moving along. Alright, okay, engine stands out here. All the bolts are out. All the transmission bolts, all the torque converter bolts, all the extra hoses, because that was cut when I picked it up, so I just rolled them back. Yep, all the bolts are out. And now we're going to try to get this thing in the air and yeah, get it over there. All right, doing a bit of cleanup for now. I'm gonna have to head back to Lowe's. I got the bolts too long for the engine stand. That's like way too much slack. And I don't wanna try to have the engine standing on something like that because it can just bend, and next thing you know, the 2J's on the floor. So, this one is fine. Maybe like another washer or something. But yeah, this one is fine. The other one, same situation, way too long. But you know, I'm learning. First time ever doing any of this. I was telling him about it. I've never done anything like this. I've changed spark plugs, alternators, starters, and changed the oil on the motor. Swapping it and taking the trans out and yeah, doing a whole different motor in the car. Completely new territory. So, you know, you guys are definitely in for some mishaps and some questions. All right, okay. Hey guys, it's like the following morning. Finally got the other 12M by 1.25, and it's an 80 millimeter, which is like a lot better than these because these are 100, and this washer game is a little frightening here, very sketch, and compared to the other 80s that I have on here with just a few washers. So went to a different Lowe's, got some more 80 millimeters, and we're going to go ahead and get this sketchiness off of here so we can get this thing properly mounted to a stand. All right guys, the engine is on the engine stand. Being paranoid, put something down below it, you know, just to catch some slack. But yeah, on the engine stand, now we got to get it somewhere so we can like properly work on it. Take off these extra things, alternator, water pumps, all that good stuff.